Does the gentlelady from Wisconsin seek recognition?
Mr. Chairman, I have a preferential motion at the desk.
The clerk will report the motion.
Ms. Moore of Wisconsin moves that the committee do now rise and report the bill to the House with the recommendation that the enacting clause be stricken.
Gentlelady from Wisconsin is recognized for 5 minutes in support of her motion.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I rise to make this motion today because I am opposed to the underlying bill, the so-called Workforce Democracy and Fairness Act. Mr. Chair, I hope that all my colleagues have gotten their tickets for this show, because once again, my Republican colleagues have turned these hallowed halls of Congress into a place for political theater, or better yet, a circus, and the joke is on working-class America. Today's so-called Workforce Democracy and Fairness Act is another scene in this unfolding plot to undermine American workers. It would be comedy if it weren't such a tragedy for the American people. Every day, the American people are forced to play the part of the clown Pagliacci. They watch Republicans put on this performance, claiming to want to protect American jobs and workers, while behind the scenes, they work to dismantle the rights of the American worker. And like Pagliacci, the American people must learn to laugh with tears in their eyes. Today's installment of Tragic Theater stars a bill which has been more appropriately renamed by my Democratic colleagues as the Election Prevention Act. This bill would permit employers to delay indefinitely a union election by mandating delays in the union election process and failing to place limits on how long an election can be delayed. These delays would allow more intimidation and harassment of employees, including hiring union companies. This bill perverts the notions of employee free choice in the face of the power of an employer to indefinitely postpone an election. In Wisconsin, Mr. Chair, we have seen this song and dance before. Under the guise of deficit reduction, Governor Walker undermined workers' rights, rammed through legislation that cut state employee benefits and stripped unions of their collective bargaining rights. Ohio, too, has seen this horrific curtain call with Governor John Kasich and the Ohio Republican legislature's passage of SB 5. But what Governors Walker and Kasich and so many others are not prepared for is the second act of this drama. When the curtain opened on November 8th in Ohio, voters flocked to the polls in record numbers with a resounding voice and repealed SB 5. The staging continues in my state of Wisconsin, where in just 2 weeks we have garnered 300,000 signatures poised to recall Governor Scott Walker. Mr. Chair, the American people will not be upstaged by this anti-union, anti-worker, and anti-family play. Our nation's middle class is demanding to bargain for more of the wealth that they created. Mr. Chair, this clear attack on workers' rights departs from a long-preserved American tradition of democracy in the workplace. It's time for us to close the curtain and pull the hook out on this circus act.